Me again. So we've done the outside. Let's do the inside. Electric step, original Winnebago mat, and it's a little bit dark at the moment because I can't be bothered to open all the blinds. But let's have a look at things bit by bit. So here you have controls for lights and the step. Oh, there's a strap there, I hadn't noticed that, for hauling yourself in, I suppose. That's the heating controls, that works. So you turn it on there and then you set your temperature there. This random wire, which has been really badly done, is an aerial cable. And so this is the main kind of living area, if you want to call it that. You've got two armchairs here, both with seat belts, and they rotate. And then here you've got a little magazine rack, and you can also extend this to a decent sized table there. You can meal for two on that. Got some storage up the top there on both sides, and an air conditioning unit. Don't know if that works or not because it has to be hooked up to AC power. So this sofa turns into a bed, a double bed, small double. Tools, they obviously didn't come with it. This did come with it. Reminds me slightly of The Walking Dead. Not in a good way. So the blinds and the windows, they can open. You've got the big chairs for driving in. I mean, they're pretty comfy, I'll tell you that. And you've got the headrest comes up as well to support the neck, etc. Seatbelts go over your lap. And then you've got the steering wheel and the various controls, ignition. I've got the panel off, the instrument panel, because I'm looking at lights and stuff that don't work in there. The cover is off the engine bay at the moment. That's the Chevrolet 7.2 litre, 7.4 litre. Depends on how you convert it. V8 engine. And that's now working nice and smoothly. I'm not going to talk about that too much. Some more tools there, and these seats rotate all the way around so that you can have them as part of the communal area. And up here we have a bunk. Clip, clip, unclip. And it's difficult to do one-handed. I regret everything immediately. There we go. So I think it does go down a little bit further if you've got the seats out of the way. And apparently these seats can rotate and fold down to make a kind of a bucket bed there. I'm sure I've seen this bed referred to as double. It's not. There's no way you'd get two people on that. But that's quite a handy feature. So this is the kitchenette, or galley, if you will. That's the original microwave. And 4 gas hobs, that all works. Oven, haven't tried that yet. Some storage, and then you've got your sinks, which I think have been filled with antifreeze actually, to stop the pipes seizing up and stuff. Fire extinguisher, that's handy. Don't know if it works. Evidence of a previous resident, perhaps. Fridge freezer, Again, don't really know if they work. The fan doesn't work as far as I know. More smoke alarms. This is kind of the big cupboard storage space. I'm looking in there at the moment because that's where the heating is, and there's a heater as well, an AC heater, and they've got a DC to AC inverter. That doesn't make any sense because I think the person who ran this previously just didn't really know much at all, but also did everything on the cheap. Shower, and also it's like a tub, so you can sit in there and give yourself a foot wash or whatever, and it's come with the plunger. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. Loo, that just flushes into the black tank, and sink. Yeah, it's a bit grubby in there. We can do more with that space, definitely. And this is the master suite, I suppose you could call it. There was a disconcerting number of cushions that came with the RV, along with a single duvet and a rather nice blanket. And yeah, you've got more storage in here and another aircon unit. Again, don't know if it works. It looks like it's had a minor problem there. And someone looks like they've taken out their tempo on the door, perhaps at some point. And under these two beds, you've got the hot water tank and the freshwater tank. And yeah, it's quite a nice big airy kind of space, so lots of potential. Thank you for watching.